He's on the island of Kauai in Hawaii. He's 86 years old. He has passed away from what we're just learning now. The report as of this morning is that he was hospitalized on the island. The reason for that hospitalization was unknown. They said that he was at the time, again, just an hour or two ago, that he was in stable condition. Now we're learning that the legendary Chuck Norris has died. He's, of course, beloved for his role on Walker, Texas Ranger. Also, he is a black belt in 5 or 6 various martial arts. Considered one of the greatest martial artists of all time and martial arts actors of all time. Walker, Texas Ranger ran for many, many years. It was a classic, and it really spanned generations. There were fans. We just heard Rosanna's son was a fan. My grandfather, who was in his 90s, he would watch Walker, Texas Ranger all the time. But a true legend, Chuck Norris. Again, he was on the island of Kauai in Hawaii.
86 years old, famed martial artist, actor, films like Delta Force, Missing in Action. Again, this news is just coming in from TMC. They say he died Thursday morning in Hawaii, according to the family. They said, quote, "It is with heavy hearts that our family shares the sudden passing of our beloved Chuck Norris yesterday, Thursday morning. While we would like to keep the circumstances private, please know that he was surrounded by his family and he was at peace." I mean, you could see right here if you want. I think the post sort of goes on.
Yeah, so
bit, right?
so they go on to say that he lived with faith, purpose, and unwavering commitment to the people that he loved. Of course, he's beloved for all of his movies in the 80s, and of course for portraying Walker, Texas Ranger. That was a CBS show. That was back in the early 90s as well. And then over the last few decades, he had a few minor roles. He was in Expendables 2. That was the movie that had that cast of characters.
Brought back all the action stars.
Arnold and everybody like that. So it's certainly sad. So many fans. And let's also talk about the lore of Chuck Norris. I mean, one of the biggest things is that people would always talk about online how Chuck Norris was a tough dude. Nothing was getting in Chuck Norris's way. And that was sort of what he was known as. Like, nothing could take down Chuck Norris. Nobody could beat up Chuck Norris because he was one of the world's most talented martial artists.
And I'm just looking at his Instagram page from March 10th.
He's beating somebody up right there.
March 10th. So, I mean, just 10 days ago, he's saying, I'm 86 today. Nothing like some playful action on a sunny day to make you feel young again. Joel, do you think you could bring up Chuck Norris's Instagram page here? Just go ahead. Just do Instagram Chuck Norris and see if you could bring it up, and we can probably show that that video that he has there. He said, "I'm grateful for another year." This again was Chuck Norris's Instagram page from March 10th. So he at least appeared to be outwardly in good spirits. But again, his family then posting. There's two clips. So click first, Joel, on the one.
Yeah, that one with the boxing.
The one with the box. Yeah, the one with the boxing. So this is just a couple days ago. So just a couple days ago, Chuck Norris was out there sort of mixing it up. Wow. It looks like I don't know if that's a kid. Somebody said happy birthday, Dad. So definitely a beloved actor. And then Joel, let's go to the other post that's there on his Instagram. Okay, so that one there. So this is the actual acknowledgement of his passing. So this is the official Instagram page from Chuck Norris. I think it's okay if we just go ahead and read the statement again.
Certainly.
It says, "It is with heavy hearts that our family shares the sudden passing of our beloved Chuck Norris yesterday morning." So you had this report that he'd been hospitalized.
He was hospitalized. That's all that we knew. We didn't know the condition, why he was in the hospital. All we knew, again, at the time this morning, we were told that he was in stable condition. Clearly not the condition, again, passing away yesterday morning on the island of Kauai. We just saw him boxing there. So he was living there for a while, living his best life at 86 years old. And I mean, what a true acting legend. And I mean, his films, his shows will certainly live on. But they went on to say that the world was, they knew him as the martial artist, the actor, and a symbol of strength. But to us, his family speaking here, he was a devoted husband, a loving father, grandfather, an incredible brother, and the heart of our family. Now, he lived a life with faith, purpose, and unwavering commitment to the people that he loved. Through his work, discipline, and kindness, he inspired millions around the world, and he left a lasting impact on so many lives.
He sure did. And 86 years old, just to reset this, Chuck Norris, this
larger than life,
iconic actor. It's interesting. It was sort of in that.
Look at him right there. I mean,
this is Texas Ranger.
How do you not love the guy?
And this is sort of like in that time of when these movies were so popular in the 80s and 90s. I mean, you had Chuck
Action.
Norris, you had
Right.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yes.
You're sort of like that sort of wave of Steven Seagal,
Of martial artists.
Eric Roberts movie. I mean, it seemed
Yeah.
like they were all kind of like back to back to back to back.
No doubt.
At the one point, and so there's like a generation that sort of grew up with him as this, like, oh, okay, you know, you look at it now and it's kind of like, oh, okay, there you go. But,
Right. A little campy.
yeah, but for the time, you know, it sort
was
of
trailblazing.
wasn't as big as it gets. Jose,